this is a real watch. You shouldn't take anything lower than 15 grand for it.
15,000.
This is a $30,000 watch if it's real. So 99% of these bags that they come into my shop, they're fake. But I give you, this one is legit. I can't say that I ever had Garth Brooks sign anything here. If you don't mind me asking, when you build it and you bought it there, what did it cost you? What did you know? Hey guys, Pete over here. So if you are first time here on my channel because you saw the title, scammer, or something to do with scamming, if you don't want to watch the whole video and you just want to enjoy the part of the video when I deal with the scammer who came in here to sell me very expensive watch, here's the timeline that you can skip right through it. Hope you enjoy the video. Finding any of these on a used market.
Okay.
New one is $149. So this comes directly from them. $149.95. That's the model number. These guys have it for $109. I mean, what are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this?
What do you want to offer me? Worst I can say is no.
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly like the most known brand, but guys still like that. For me on this, like 30 bucks. Hopefully I'll get 60 bucks out of it. You know what I mean? So, totally a call.
Could you come with the 40? Meet me in the middle?
I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do 35.
35? That sounds
Okay.
good, sir.
All right, let me have ID.
Yep.
I'll write you up. All right, 20, 35. All right. Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Hello.
Hello. Time to play a VCR?
Yeah, I have some tapes I just found.
Okay.
I gotta play.
Yeah, sure, sure, absolutely. What do I have on this guy?
It says that it's VCR only, so I assume the DVD doesn't work.
Exactly. There's some issue with sometimes the tray will come out, sometimes it won't, so it's kind of finicky. But the VCR side works perfect. So we tested
that's what I
it.
need.
Yeah. So. All right.
And they had to have an SVHS port, so it's got that.
Yeah, you got that and a remote. So.
Yeah.
All right, 25 bucks.
Take credit card. Right?
Yep.
What? Is that from Ryan?
What does that mean? It's a Makita drill.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think if the it says battery works, but thinking the cell tool.
It's a complete set and it's working,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna sell it all.
So up front here, when we buy something, we use these little sticky notes that we put little descriptions for something that we are maybe not sure something's wrong with it, and we put it on a product, and we put it for Nick in the back in the eBay room, so he kind of knows what's going on. But sometimes
I'm thinking what the reason behind that was because it's saying the battery works, but thinking sell only the tool and charger. I think that's because there wasn't much of a price difference between the tool with the charger versus the whole set.
The whole set. Maybe
so
that's
why ship the battery, you know?
But a lot of times stuff sits so long back there before he has a chance to get to it, and we kind of forget what these mean, and then he's like, what is this? And we go, oh, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
So, all right.
Because it's probably like also it's like how long does that battery actually hold a charge? Because then we have that issue if someone wants to return it because it won't hold a charge long. So
Got a bulb, correct bulb for this. So we're gonna plug it in and see how it lights up. He's in. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. That lava actually gets warm in there and starts sparkling more and more and more, and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, pretty cool piece. Now the question is how much we can really get out of it.
it's been so long that I can't find the
Comps anymore?
posting anymore.
Yeah, very cool.
I did fix that game though that you said didn't work.
Oh. What'd you do?
The contacts on the card, there was a little bit of white between two of the tabs, so I use
Too
contact.
bad. He wanted to buy it yesterday, you know, badly too.
Yeah.
He says, I want the yellow game. I'm like, I'm so sorry, you know. He
Yeah.
bought the system, he bought the red and blue, he wanted the yellow, and he left it behind because I couldn't get it
Well,
going.
maybe he'll watch your video and he'll see it's working.
Maybe. Maybe. Couple? Yep. Did you find anything good? What do we got?
Some Badfinger and the Floyd album.
No Dice by Badfinger and yeah, animals. Love it. Okay, you doing cash card?
Do card.
Do card.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Yep. So that I'm gonna say no. And I tell you why. I do buy watches, but a little bit more higher end stuff.
Yeah, I figured.
Like micro core stuff. It just doesn't sell for me. Watches, period,
Yeah.
are hard to sell. Man, he must have been like 25 years old in this picture. I can't say that I ever had Garth Brooks sign anything here.
Yeah, we're going for like 100 or so. I would say.
Certificate of authenticity, kind of who knows by who, but nostalgic authentics. What does it say? Is it
Like God bless.
God bless? That's what I was gonna say. God
Yeah.
bless. Yeah. You know what? Look, I mean, just to give you an idea, like stuff that I'm looking that's sold. Here's one that's sold for 69, 34, signed CD 54, 45, 40, 45.
Like 25 bucks on it.
20 bucks.
20 bucks. That's
20.
fine.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
I'll
totally
throw
fine.
40 bucks on it. First 35, boom, sold, and it's gone. You know,
Mhm.
It's not exactly, you know, like Michael Jackson or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Garth Brooks, but it
Yeah.
still has some following there. So, all right, let me have your idea. I'll write you up for all of it. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20. Okay?
All right,
Thanks,
thank you,
man.
man. Have a
Appreciate
good
it.
one.
Have a good one.
You
Take
too.
care. Right, because this came with 5 games.
Okay.
I left one here for you to test. The other 4 games we already put it out there.
Okay.
And we buried out of that $40 30. So I got only 10 bucks in this. Even if it doesn't work, if you can get it on, we'll sell it for parts. We'll still make okay money. This is the original one.
Okay.
This is aftermarket controller. Let's see if you can play with the contacts or something. Now when you turn it on, the only thing that it's happening is the red light is flashing.
Okay.
And it won't display anything on the screen. So see if you can work your magic and get this going.
All right.
I don't remember
I just
having
put-
been.
I just put it in that Ziploc bag
it's
so it
okay.
wasn't all over the place.
Okay. Come in your side there.
But if,
Well,
if
listen.
you are, great. If not, hey, I'm
So
gonna
since I have already
find something to
200 of them from you, and you're gonna give me another 200, would you sell them then for $1?
do. Sure, absolutely.
I'll take
I
the
gotta
risk
get
of
rid
that.
of
That way they can sit. I mean, if it takes me
Yeah.
3 years to sell them, I don't have then a lot of money into them. You know what I mean?
I just can't have them sitting around.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but
So-
I just, this other batch that just came up, if I would've had these originally, I would've done them all at the same time.
Okay. All right. So bring them. You have them here, or
No, I don't have them here,
Okay,
but
so
I
just
can bring
come
them
back.
back today.
bring them by for
Great.
sure.
All set.
All right.
I got them all boxed up like before.
Perfect.
You want me to come through the front door, or you wanna do?
When you pull in by that side door back there. We'll
by
bring
that-
them in there.
That roll-up door?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is the one odd box, that's the 19 in there.
Okay.
I got them tagged with 25 and they're all, you know,
All right.
Let's do it. You got a dolly you want to put
For
on?
now,
Or
just
right
let's
here?
put it here, and I gotta decide where I want them. Because those I'm gonna bury somewhere for a while, you know? And they're all sealed like,
They're all in that plastic bag.
yep, all right. Yeah. You might come in here 3 years from now, I'll still be selling them, but I'm okay with that, you know? You're giving me a pretty good deal, so.
I appreciate the deal on it.
Yeah. All right, let's write it up and.
Perfect. You know, the collecting on my end has been a little slim lately.
Ruby, what do you think about this little trike, huh? You like this little trike? Just don't poop on me, okay? So I picked this up today and I'm gonna show it off. I told myself that I'm cutting down on buying vintage or antique stuff, but sometimes when something really, really cool, especially something like this comes in, I can't help myself, I gotta buy it. I bought this from Chris. He's a picker that I've been dealing for years and years and years. Everything on this little trike is original except the pedals themselves. Now this is made by the company called Carlson, made in USA back in the day. Original seat. The seat has a little bit of wear on the back here. This leather, it's falling apart on the back. But overall, the patina is fantastic on it. The wheels are solid, hard rubber. And most of the time, they will usually crack up and start falling apart. But this one is all intact. Now, somebody did, like I said, replace the actual pedals. And they are from some Schwinn bike, probably from 50s or 60s. They do have reflectors on them. So that's not correct to the date of this little trike. This is probably, I'm thinking 1930s, maybe early 40s. Very, very cool piece. Look at the nice, skinny, actually solid piece of steel that creates the steering wheel. Later on, they did this out of hollow tubing, and this is still done from this thin steel with this layered kind of plastic rubbery material that creates the handles. Very cool piece. I don't know how much I can get out of it. Maybe 300 bucks, maybe 400 bucks on a good day. I wish these were original, but they're not, but everything else is. Very, very cool piece. Just wanted to share it with you guys. Right, Rube? Right? Yeah. You like it too. She's like, whatever. How long you had this?
I actually built it myself at Disney.
Oh, you built it there? That's awesome. How long ago?
It's a year and a half ago.
Okay. All right, so how does this go back together now so I don't mess it up? So
yeah.
that's the actual, what do you call that?
The Kyber crystal.
The Kyber crystal.
Yeah, it comes out.
Okay. And you can get that in different colors,
Yeah,
you
and
said?
then it changes the blade. So.
Okay, so that goes back on. That slides and screws. That way you can't open this anymore,
Yeah,
right?
and then.
That's the bottom.
Yep.
That slides on top. Okay. And then slides,
So
goes in
there's-
and twists.
yeah,
Then you
there's-
got the guides on each
Yep,
side,
yep.
right? Okay.
You push, twist.
And as you're moving, is it making sounds?
Yeah. If you go like fast, yeah.
Kinda.
If you go well, here.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that. Okay. All right, and the button to turn it off is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very cool. If you don't mind me asking, when you build it and you bought it there, what did it cost you? What did you know? Because I'm seeing them all over the place.
So,
what people
real-
are
real-
asking, you know?
It costs $250 to build,
Okay.
and then like
See, like I'm seeing, 150
but
bucks here.
That's without all the pieces.
Yeah, and they saying that this one is brand new. So how can it be brand new? You got to go in there and build,
Yeah.
right? So it's kind of
like,
weird.
The thing is, like,
Here's look at this. Just the bottom
well,
piece. Somebody's
that's what I'm
asking
saying,
500.
Realistically, this like for you guys, if you guys were to sell it 350, is what
You
I
think
would-
so? Because
what-
look,
No,
this one is.
I know.
This one is like built here with a different color, right?
Yeah.
And it's sold for 256. Here's another one. Somebody was asking 3, like with your color. They took an offer, so they took obviously a little bit less than 3. You realistically, what do you think I can get out of it? Can I get the $300 out of it?
I believe easily for $300 you could sell that, honestly. Because most, I look at them all the time. A lot of them are up 350, 400. Because so like just this centerpiece right here, people sell for 60. They'll sell this for 70. Sell
Yeah,
this
if you
for
want to
60.
part it off.
No,
you
yeah,
could,
but I'm saying in general.
What are you thinking? What would you need to get out of it?
What would you offer?
And the knife. The knife is not a whole lot of money.
No, it's not.
I know it's Ontario. I know you get a nice sheet, but this would be like $30.
That's fine.
You know, that's all I could do on
No,
it.
that's actually what I wanted for it. So.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe I'll get
you should get 50.
50.
Yeah, you should
yeah,
get
50.
50.
I think you can get them for like 65,
Yeah,
70.
I've seen, yeah, no,
you know,
that's
so-
what I wanted for.
Okay,
was
so
30
30
bucks.
for that. Man, I don't think I would want to be more in it than like $125. And the reason I'm saying that just because I see couple here that sold for that kind of money, you know, 256 and 300, and they took an offer. So I'm thinking worst case scenario, if I let's say get 250 out of it, I'm kind of doubling my money.
Would you do 170 for both?
Okay, so you want like 135.
Yeah, well, I guess 140.
140 and 30.
Good afternoon, this contract.
I think.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. We do enough business
No,
together.
no,
that
yeah, no.
I appreciate that.
I would like
I can do
for
that.
you when you list
So-
it. I would list it at like 350.
First, I'm gonna try it here. It's a
Oh,
cool piece.
no,
You know,
yeah.
Maybe I'll get a bite over here. You know, there's a lot of.
The cool thing about these ones is it's not like the other like they're hard to come by because you can only get them there. So
Yeah.
And if it's, you know, if it's something
120, 40, 60, 170.
awesome.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Man, appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, we're open till 6.
Nothing. What happened? Did I? I don't know what happened.
Sounds like you got a robotic Wookiee or something in there.
There it goes. But it's
What are you doing, trying to slash prices?
slashing prices. Yeah, so this is definitely not the same like the one that we had here, what, a year ago, maybe even longer that we shot that video. I didn't do anything, it just shut itself off. Huh, maybe the battery is dying? But this is the one that it's made by, I think it's called Savis. It's a workshop at Disney World that you actually go in there, you buy all these components and you build it yourself, and it has the rock in there, what do you call it, the stone in there that you choose the color. I don't know why this thing shut itself off. Maybe the battery is low now. But it definitely is not as responsive, and it doesn't make a sound when you hit something. Oh, it did. This time it did.
Maybe it's all because of it.
See, the battery is dying, I think. Yeah, it just died again. So it's a pretty cool piece, though. They were all over the price, like from $250 all the way to $500, depending on what color stone you had. I'm asking $300 for this one. Overall, it's in pristine condition, so very, very cool piece. Every time they come in here, I just love playing with this stuff.
There we go. I couldn't figure this one out. Oh, you cut your hair, huh?
Not as short as yours.
It would look better if you cut as short as mine. Not everyone can look as good as me.
Yeah, but you only get good from the top. I just gotta take this one off and put that one on.
I only look good from the top.
Put your feet on the rack so you won't slide. The hydrant, you didn't put a hydrant.
I I took the parking brake off.
Yeah, it shouldn't pull the hydrant. That makes it really nice.
Oh yeah, it does. Look at
I'm
that.
gonna put it inside.
It's supposed to rain all day?
Yep.
Then yes, I'm putting it inside.
All right, so you were interrupting so much that I had to take you out. Yeah, hello. So I had a situation. I drop off the packages here across the street at the drop-off point for UPS. Almost regularly, almost every day. 1, 2, 3 packages. If I have more, I'll take it directly to the store. Look at her. But she wants to be a part of conversation. But on Friday, I dropped off 2 packages. And yesterday night, I get 2 messages from eBay customers. Hey, we see you created labels, but there's no movement on the packages. So today I go in there and I ask, hey, you guys have 2 of my packages? Yeah, they went out. I'm like, I don't think they did. They never been scanned in your store here, you know? And this manager is like arguing back and forth with me. I'm like, just do me a favor and go check on that bench that you guys keep there for UPS if you haven't. Sure enough, my 2 packages have been laying there for 3 days. Nobody's scanning them. So yeah, you gotta be careful when you drop stuff off. Man, these days people don't care, right?
Yeah, that is the big problem with the drop-off places. Is
You know, they don't care.
they don't give you a receipt.
Yeah. Well, no, you know, she asks me a lot of times, but a lot of times they're busy there. It's an automotive parts store, so they're busy. And she says, would you like me to scan them and send you a confirmation email? You know, I said, yeah, whatever you get to it, please do it. I never get the confirmation email, like never.
No.
You know, so I think they just put it on a shelf and they wait for the driver when he comes in to scan it that he picked it up, you know? So, but
Yeah.
yeah.
They actually scan it right away for me every time.
There?
Yep.
So maybe I should start taking it there.
Yeah, they're
Boost
real-
Mobile? you
Yeah,
said?
yeah, it's Boost Mobile.
Okay.
It's in that little, that little shopping
Little
plaza.
strip. Yeah, next to the Birds and Beasts there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right in the middle of the plaza.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
I'll
real-
do that. Maybe I'll start doing that instead of... Because otherwise going to UPS store, it's totally across the town. Sometimes I'll take it in Algonquin on the way home.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But-
you go to the one over by Walk Up, the UPS store.
Right,
Walk
right.
Up.
So it's not
And there's
convenient.
always a line in there.
Oh, well, I know Brian there, so I'll just drop it off in a corner.
Yeah.
He's good like that with me, but still, you know, so...
Right. Sometimes you can't get to the corner.
Sometimes you can't. They're so busy there, yeah.
Yeah. That's a small building.
Yeah.
I
mean,
bought
the
a
rider.
tractor.
Yeah, okay. What is it?
It's that Cub.
Oh, is that's the good one, right?
Yeah, that's a good Cub.
That's the one that I gotta pay you $500 for it?
No, $550 for it.
500, he said.
No, it's $550.
How that went up $50 within half an hour?
It was $550 when I told it to him.
He never told me. He told me 500. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it, Ronnie! I'm spending way too much money today.
Yeah.
Too much money. And you said you do have original box and all the paperwork that comes with it?
I have the box. I don't know about the paperwork or anything. He lives in California, so.
What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this watch?
So I had another offer for $1,900, which I talked to my dad. He said that's definitely on the lower side. He said I shouldn't take anything lower than 45. I haven't called my grandpa to ask him.
Okay, so whoever told you that misinformed you. You shouldn't take, and if this is a real watch, you shouldn't take anything lower than 15 grand for it.
15,000.
This is a $30,000 watch if it's real. On a used market, will bring anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, my grandpa's
So-
very well off, so.
So that's why I asked you if you have the box with the paperwork, because the paperwork that will come with it will show me a few things that the actual watch doesn't show, but there is a couple question marks on this watch for me. This pendulum that's on the back that swivels, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be gold. It's copper in here.
Okay.
So otherwise the weight on the watch is correct. Everything the way it works and it looks is correct. But that's one thing that it kind of like goes, what's happening here?
Well, if it's a $30,000 watch, then obviously that's why I said don't take the 1900.
But
holy fuck.
this is 2012 model. Now they're selling this as new. This was never worn for $33,000. So that's why I'm saying, if you thinking $1,900 and your dad tells you,
yeah, I definitely don't.
but
Definitely can't
I
do that.
would not touch this till I actually open this, and I would probably make you an offer about 10 grand on it if it's legit. At this, the way it sits, I can probably get about $15,000 out of this watch,
Yes,
but you
honestly.
would have to bring the box. And I gotta give this to my watchmaker. I would write up the paperwork. You gotta give me 24 hours to have it checked out.
Yeah, no, so honestly, my grandpa, if I just explained the situation, I just sold my other hybrid, getting a new hybrid, was looking to get a few grand.
Anytime that you get a Peugeot overall in good condition and Royal Oak, they're up there. They're very sought after watches. So,
He's like, did he buy son? I'll just give you the 15,000. So.
but if you want to do that, I mean, bring me the original box and I'll write up and I would have to get like 24 hours from you so I can completely check it out before I pay you out that kind of money. But
Honestly, I couldn't have the watch leave my site though. That's one thing. Obviously, you see the price.
yeah.
You don't really want to hand it over for 24 hours, so.
Well, but I'm a reputable guy here. I'll write you up a ticket, but I gotta check it out before, I'm not a watchmaker. I know enough, but when I see something that I think it's good, I still want to check it out before dish out that kind of money.
That's how
So,
business goes, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. But
So-
thank you for letting me know. I didn't know I'm not a big watch guy at all.
Yeah.
My grandpa's super big into watches and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I've just been wearing it for the last few years and figured, could possibly help towards.
so if you decide, that would be my offer, but I would like to have it checked out. You know what I mean?
I don't mind bringing the box at all, and I can
So-
text him, ask about the papers.
That would be great. That would be great.
And
If
like
you,
send a picture or something, just so.
well, maybe.
Obviously, I want you to know you're getting a verified product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, picture wouldn't do me justice, really.
But if they're going for 30, I might need to, explore some
Yeah.
other options here. You know what I mean?
So.
But I really appreciate it, boss.
Hey,
Thank
no problem.
you.
You're
Seriously.
welcome. Thanks. So, as you guys just saw this clip, he's wearing all kinds of designer clothes. He's wearing designer glasses. He's got a Louis Vuitton little bag with him. Everything is blink blink. I believe that watch was excellent replica, but 100% fake. And if he would really knew that this watch is worth over $30,000, he would not ask $1,900 for it. That was the first giveaway when he told me that. He would be at least asking 15 grand for it, and then we would come down in the price. And how come when I offered him possibly $10,000 for it, he quickly took the watch back and out the door? He exactly knew what was happening, that I was onto him. So, and a story, I got it from my grandpa. He lives in California, right? Everything with this story was.
Oh, they live in the on a little island in Hawaii.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's just, so, yeah. Some people.
I wonder how much that is.
25.
No, that's number 28, Michael Jordan, 1993. I bet you that's $1,000.
Wait, how much is that?
Which one?
The Michael Jordan.
At least $100.
This one?
Yeah.
25.
That one is $25. You want to look at it?
Yes, please.
Coming up in the world, aren't you?
Now,
Oh my god.
to be honest, this is the card that you really want to hold on to versus that card.
Mm-hmm.
I
But-
want both.
You want both?
Because
No?
once Michael Jordan dies, ching! Not saying he's gonna die, but he's old.
He's like 60.
He's,
Yeah, he's up there, yeah,
66,
close.
67.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's that old yet. Is he?
Yeah, because when I was a kid, he was 25. And I was 15 when I first saw him.
I just really want.
I have one of these though.
The only thing I would want in here is the Charizard.
Charizard. Which one you have?
I have one of these Game Boys.
Nice. Yeah, they're pretty sought after, you know. You know what's really hard to find is actually that case that it's in.
Yeah, I've never even seen that.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
If he gets 100 likes, I told him I'd buy him that, whatever that is, Charizard.
100 likes. I think you're gonna get a lot more than 100 likes.
Yeah.
If he gets 100 likes, I'm gonna have to come in here and buy that, so we'll negotiate then.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely make you a deal. I'm asking 50. If you get 100 likes, I'll sell it to you for half a price at my cost, at $25.
Done.
Right now?
Huh?
If you get 100 likes,
If you get
he'll
100
sell
likes.
that to you for for $25, which is half the price.
So tell everybody to give you a thumbs
Guys,
up.
please give me a like because if I get all 100
likes?
likes or over, I get buy this Charizard and it's a trainer and it's like worth like I don't know.
That's the problem. You don't know.
You don't know. It's okay.
But I'll give you $25 for that if you get 100 likes, I promise.
Deal.
Deal. Shake his hand.
Awesome. Deal. All right.
$25.
Rammed into him. He was just stopped there, I think, you know?
Oof. Well, there was nobody in front of him. Why'd he stop like that?
No, there were a bunch of cars. They all moved already. Because the green arrow, you know, they all moved.
And of course they stopped their airbags. That sucks.
Yeah, the airbags never went off.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
They didn't.
I thought I saw an airbag up there.
Well, too bad. Older couple too. Yeah, the whole bumper front just completely came off that Lexus. And that's a brand new Colorado, I think, truck she has. That's a shame. I wonder if anything happened to her truck. Can you see on that window, out of that window?
I can't.
Yeah.
But at least it's not as bad as the other accident we had last week.
The guy said that pedestrian got struck, right? Some
Yeah,
guy was...
I guess like there was a head imprint in the windshield.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh,
he got
that's horrible.
airlifted out. I don't even know if he survived or not. I haven't heard.
Horrible. This Highway 14 here, it's a very busy street. This is a busy intersection here.
And everyone does 10 over.
You step out on that road, you are toasted. Too bad. So we were just about to shoot this clip, and then we hear the bang outside, and that's why you saw the little clip of two cars getting into the accident. Hopefully everybody's okay there. But what I want to talk about is a couple videos back I mentioned about Reseller Rally, that it's happening on September 30th. And it's a get-together that we do now. Well, this is going to be a second time in Cincinnati. The original one we did back in 2017 in Chicago, and then a couple years back we did the Cincinnati, and now again we are doing the Cincinnati. But I had few people reach out about this event, and they ask if they live closely, locally, if there's any kind of pre-event day before on Friday, which is September 29. And there is. If you live locally or you're an hour and couple hours away and you don't want to spend the money and come to the actual Reseller Rally and pay for the, you know, main event, you can join us on Friday, day before. We're all staying at Embassy Suites, and we have an area there rented from 8 p.m. till I think like 1 o'clock in the morning, with a full bar, and those tickets are available if you want to just come and talk to us and be entertained, you know, by us just doing kind of networking. There's also going to be live Trash to Cash podcast going on there, and they're going to be giving away a lot of prizes and cool things. But I think it starts at 8 p.m. and for the first hour, 8 to 9, there's open bar. The tickets are for this are $25, so it's well worth it to come in, hang out, get a couple drinks, and have a good networking event. If you don't want to come in for the full trip on a boat with the dinner and stuff like that on Saturday. So if you guys are interested, I'll drop a link below, and you can get yourself those tickets for the pre-event on Friday, on the 29th of September.
There are wears and tears on it. There are. I mean, no bad. You know, Chanel classic flaps these days.
Yeah.
10 grand, but the leather is patinaed beautifully. I have the date code I could show you. The cinches run for. I know he's the house kitty, and that I know that takes a lot off of it.
I think it might be too rough, man.
If you look at the front, it's nice.
So you gotta wear it like this, so nobody
Yeah,
sees
well,
that.
even though with like special canvas glue, and then if you look at the inside, it's very. I mean, there is a pen mark, but the thing is, the inside's not really bad at all. That was just like from like a block. It's just not a plastic thing. Take hole's right there.
Yeah. So 99% of these bags that they come into my shop, they're fake. But I give you, this one is legit. I can tell just
You
by
can tell by
looking
the,
at
and if you look at the symmetry on each stitch, and you know the base of the bag, except for the top two cracked portions.
Yeah.
Okay, it's canvas cracks. This I got from not Aria. I got from the crystal shops, and look, and that's cracked canvas cracks. And with a 17-year-old bag.
I get it, but I think it just might be too rough because of that. I might have a hard time selling it. Just too rough, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I buy designer bags like this when they're in decent shape, and I'm not, I'm willing to pay up for them too, because Louis Vuitton is a great brand, but this one is just too rough.
It's like it's original, never full.
Yeah. And even the wear on it, it's correct. That's how it's supposed to look after almost 20 years, you know? And normally when they're fake, this shit just falls apart.
It falls apart.
And this is still good, you know?
I've seen so many rivets on the sides for the Neverfulls.
But this takes all the money away from this bag, just by being ripped like this. So I'm gonna say no, man. I'm sorry. I know we do a lot of business and I buy stuff from you. This one is just too rough. Sorry. Yeah, and for the most part, you always got good stuff, but this one is too rough.
Fuck. That sucks.
Next time.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Kitty. What do you recommend to fix that canvas? Because Louis Vuitton doesn't fix it.
I don't even
More
know
glue?
if it's fixable, man.
More glue? More glue and a deglaze?
You're still gonna see it no matter what. It's
I
gonna
know, and
peel
I
on you,
mentioned
you
it,
know,
but like deglaze and glue.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
guess.
to like sell it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Okay, say there wasn't that cracking, what would you offer me right now? 300?
yeah, about 250, 300.
Fuck. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, because even that it's an older, I could probably still get $500-600 out of it, maybe.
It's
Five.
gorgeous from the front, man.
Yeah, but
look at it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
you're not being good vibes. Yeah, you have to wear the shirt today, bro.
Sorry, I gotta grab this.
Of course.
Alright guys, before we go, time for the postcard. But before we do that, I want to give a little update of what's happening with the cabin. Because everybody's sending in the postcards and I think you guys deserve a little update once in a while. So as you know, the plans changed a few months ago from us building the actual new cabin to scrapping that idea and rebuilding the existing barn that it's there and turning that into a cabin, which is going to be a lot bigger. The cabin was only going to be 1,000 square feet. This building, the barn that we're redoing, is going to be almost 2,000 square feet. So finally officially got the approval from town, from county, from building department. We got all the permits, everything is on hand, and finally starting the project now. As we speak, they're gonna be working on some of the concrete walls that need to be fixed, or footing I should say, that needs to be fixed. Then all the plumbing is going in. They're gonna be cutting up some of the slabs inside to lay the pipes. And next week also I got the well people coming in and drilling a new well. So everything is starting slowly to come into place. Yes, it's still gonna take a minute. It's still gonna be a moment before everything gets done. But I'm super excited that things are finally moving. So, the cards: 321, 322, 323, 324, 325, 326, 327, and 328. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.